There have now been 18 proposals in more than 100 countries around the world who are wanting to make a deal with the United States of America. And the president and the administration are setting the stage for a deal with China. So we feel everyone involved wants to see a trade deal happen, and the ball is moving in the right direction.
I know that this isn't true, and let me tell you why this is a lie. China has been coming out in the press and communicating that the United States is not operating with respect and they're not operating with transparency. And they want the United States to operate with both of those for there to be any kind of negotiations. This right here is baloney. When you hear her say, we are setting the stage, in other words, we're in control. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure it goes in this direction. It's going to be for this benefit. It's going to happen. No, you're not setting the stage. You're trying to control the China. You want to control all of the negotiations. And what you want for all of the other countries to do is to capitulate, to bow down to whatever you want, meaning President Trump. These countries are not going to do that because you have a lot of countries that are just flat out tired of President Trump. They don't trust his leadership. They don't even trust his decision making because one moment he has a decision, then he comes back on it, then he goes back. And it's ridiculous how he's done these tariffs. So what happens? Other countries don't know what they can trust and what's going to be consistent because they don't need something that's for 20 days or 90 days. They need something they can depend on for years for them to do any kind of negotiations with the United States. President Trump is an erratic president. That's why he has poor leadership. And that's why you don't see these countries coming and just capitulating, bowing down to him. What they see is someone that they can't trust. So every time they go into a negotiation with him, they're kind of holding stuff back because they know the only thing he cares about is wanting to control. So he wants to be up here and everybody bow down to him. Everybody does what he wants. And that's not how international relations work.